time, this happens as well.
قلت له طيب هل تذكر طوال التاريخ القديم أو اليوم أن عالما من علماء المسلمين تحول نصرانيا؟
Then I asked him that, okay, have you ever heard before or now, in the past or present, that one of the great scholars of Islam has left Islam and gone to another faith?
He said no. Then I said why?
قال لا فقلت لماذا؟ كيف ترجم يا شيخ؟ One guy's wife's name was Hasana. So when he made the dua, he says, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. So Allah bless me with Hasana in this world, bless me with Hasana in the hereafter. But safeguard me from punishment of hellfire. He told me, he says, I have a problem. I said, why? He said, you know what? I can only make dua for my wife. I said, my brother, you and I know. Give her a nickname, solve the problem.
A lot of the guys here, they follow all these girls, right? Even some of the older guys, they follow all these girls. You know what? My brother, you're living a fantasy, man. These people don't even want to look at your face. They don't even want to know who you are. They're honestly there just to make themselves feel good. You've got all these follows. The only thing that's going to happen to you is on the day of judgment, right? Come here. Who did you follow on TikTok? Here's all the names. Who are these? You can't say Sheikh, Beyonce, Sheikh. These are not sheikhs. MashaAllah.
They say there was a man who was very soft-natured, and when he was getting married, the people were worried that your wife is going to control you. He says, so what should I do? They gave him an idea. They said, first night, get a stick and we'll release a cat into the room. And as soon as you walk into the room, when the cat appears, start beating the cat and then throw it out of the window like a man, and that's the only thing you're going to need to do. He says, well, that's fine. On the other hand, his wife was hearing that, you know, you've got such a soft-natured husband, you're so lucky. So what happened first night? They released the cat and the plan worked. He beat up the cat and she was scared looking at him. This is not what I knew him as. And then the cat died and he threw it out of the window. And he says, no, I'm sorry about that. He cleansed everything and it was all back to normal. Every day he would say, I'd like you to do this or else. Or else what? As soon as he says or else, she's worried that or else I'll get that whack, just like the cat. So what happened is, he says, I want you to have the tea ready at 7 o'clock or else. She says, or else what? Or else I'll have it ready. Allahu Akbar.
The Arabic language is extremely important. We start with alif, we move to ba, ta, tha. Once you get to tha, then you're going to go to the gym. You know, I spoke to one of the elderly Pakistani uncles and I asked him, how are you? He said, TikTok. I said, how are you? He said, TikTok. I said, you saw me on TikTok? He says, no, TikTok. I said, what do you mean? He said, TikTok. So I looked at him and I said, Uncle, you're so old, do you watch TikTok? He says, no, since I'm small, TikTok. I said, since you are small, meaning since he was little? He says, yes, TikTok. I said, I thought TikTok started a few years ago. He says, no, me, my father generation. I got shocked. One brother told me, TikTok in Urdu means I'm okay, I'm fine, everything is fine, right? Kaise ho? TikTok, right? May Allah Almighty bless us. So now if you don't know Urdu and someone asks you, how are you? You got to say? No, you got to say Alhamdulillah. Come on, guys. You got to say Alhamdulillah. May Allah Almighty grant us ease. May Allah Almighty bless you all. And may Allah Almighty bless the uncle and all the other uncles and aunts. May Allah Almighty grant victory to all the oppressed around the world.